Sox are winning.
Oh, that's a
I
first.
do.
5-1.
I haven't seen that page in so long.
What page?
I fucking love science.
Oh yeah,
I haven't
it's
seen
a
it
good
in
one.
so long.
Quality
That's
things.
you're 2 for 2 tonight. Good job.
I do.
Yeah,
Produced the quality meme, and you also decided we all hated Cam Newton. I liked it.
Yes.
I have I have a new guest today.
Hello.
His name's also Andrew.
Other Andrew.
Which it
No,
it's
other
not
Andrew.
gonna.
Other Andrew depends on whichever Andrew is not physically in the room.
That's true.
So
Yes, but
since
I
you're
feel
both physically in the room, I don't know what we're gonna do here.
Well, he goes by Drew,
Yeah,
and I do
The
not.
whole universe
so.
is gonna implode.
That's
like
right. I think
for your,
actually no, we are friends on Facebook now that you say that
Yes.
you go by Drew because you are Drew on Facebook. So
Correct.
yes, yeah. Because I don't have many other Andrews on Facebook.
I just have YouTube.
Good.
That's it.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
good.
I'm actually
That's all
Drew,
you need.
I'm Drew on Facebook, so you only have one Andrew.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got
Yeah.
me there.
So, no, we're recording. I think the last podcast was our 20th episode.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't label them. You just date them, so I can't keep track.
No, I do. I put episode 20.
Oh, do you?
Well, that's how I save it.
How much you pay attention to it?
I don't post things.
Let's see. Audacity.
We're gonna count.
Yep. Last episode was episode 20. Yay.
That was my confetti cannon.
He doesn't even do anything for your 20th.
No. Well, we don't have we won't have 52 episodes because we've skipped some weeks.
52.
There's
Like
52 weeks in a year
Oh, I was like, where'd that number come from?
because
I
we
was also
record once a
confused.
week.
I was like, Super Bowl 53 is coming up, I guess.
I also missed it.
53.
We're on 53.
That was-
Wait.
No,
No,
we're on
no, you're
54.
right.
You're right, 54.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're
you
the
seen the
football
logo?
guy too.
What?
Have you seen the logo for 54?
Just say 5-4, or is it L?
It should be L.
It should be live.
It's
It
LIV.
should be LIV.
It's
Live.
live. Yes, live.
Or they would do L with 4 eyes, I
That would
guess.
just be
Call it
grammatically incorrect.
like Black Ops 4. Just
It would be
Big
numerically.
barcode.
It would be Roman numerically
Anyway, so what's
incorrect.
wrong with
but-
It's awful. It's just completely
Hey,
horrible.
remember when they did the solid number, like a Super
For
Bowl
50?
40.
Yeah, for 50.
Oh no, it was
50.
50.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was hideous.
Because they
Well, it would have been.
they did
L.
L.
Who won that Super
No.
Bowl? No, they didn't.
That was
Was
that
it
was
the
that
Patriots?
was
It
no that was the
Broncos.
that was Peyton Manning's
Oh,
last.
sorry, it was the last one. It was
Yeah.
the reason we
Yeah.
hate Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam Newton didn't jump on the fumble. Exactly. I remember because I wanted the Patriots to be in it because I liked the logo because it was gold.
And then you guys didn't.
Correct.
It
But
was-
but it's the NFL's 100th season, so maybe you'll get another one this year.
Yeah.
Live.
Yes, look at that.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
They took the old format, which I'd gotten used to,
Ugh.
and made it even worse.
oh,
Yeah,
I don't like that.
they put an L and then the Lombardi Trophy and then an
but
I
then
and a V.
right below is Super Bowl 53, and the Lombardi Trophy is just the Lombardi.
It's in the
Trophy.
same spot.
No, but it's just the Lombardi Trophy. It's not like supposed to be a number.
It's not a number.
I know. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
but
right.
the font,
What?
you can't even see the second eye. That's how bad it
I'm
is.
sorry, I couldn't see it.
It reminds
That
me of,
one is the one that you would be thinking of.
Ugh.
I like that one. I'm
I
on
don't.
board with
I
that.
don't.
That just looks like
55.
LV. It looks like
Well,
55.
it is, LV.
The
Yeah, but
L,
that's
first
not-
of all, the L and the V are two different fonts, so there's your
That's,
first
that's
problem.
true. That's an issue.
Kansas City Chiefs early favorite for Super
For
Bowl
55?
Super Bowl live.
Oh, Super Bowl live.
I'm not surprised.
Jeez. Well, they got the whole Tyreek Hill thing to be concerned about. We have to see how that plays out first.
Mm. Oh, it's in Miami, the Super Bowl.
Ooh,
Hard Rock Stadium.
That means my stepdad's coming.
So do we think Miami Dolphins are going to make it?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
they're
brother.
my favorites. Is their quarterback?
Josh Rosen or Fitzpatrick, one of the two.
Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think Ryan
The
Fitzpatrick's gonna
He's
start.
fucking better.
He threw a sidearm no look pass to a toe
He
tapping
also-
receiver,
he
and it was
also-
amazing.
He also enjoyed
Once
cake.
ever.
once. Well, it was in training camp.
He also enjoyed cake. Did you hear that?
No.
So he's like kind of heavy.
Yeah, he's dad bod.
And yeah,
He's
like
definitely a
he's
dad
like
bod
level 2
quarterback.
dad bod.
Yeah.
Like, and somebody asked about like his weight, and he was like, I had a lot of cake this offseason, which like I believe him completely, and I appreciate the honesty, and I love it.
You know, at this point, what does he care? He's going to get hired
yeah,
somewhere.
he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Play for 6 games and start sucking
But for
again.
some reason, I pictured him eating cake with his hands, like a whole slice,
Just all over his huge beard. Oh, cake.
I didn't picture him eating it like with a knife and fork.
That guy went to Harvard.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
he did.
That's what Harvard gets you.
That guy went to Harvard. I forgot about that. I love when players go to super smart schools and
He didn't he have a perfect on the Wonderlic too?
I think so.
I think he did. Yeah.
Back
He was
when
one of
they
the
cared.
only players,
Back
yeah.
when they cared
I
about
know.
it.
Oh, like he got a
Well,
0.
I mean, Richard Sherman went to Stanford. So did Andrew Luck. Look at Andrew Luck. He's a Civil War captain. I mean, like.
Oh boy, another setback.
That has turned into like the most memorable thing about Andrew Luck at this time.
His
His
setback?
neckbeard. Well,
Yeah,
no,
his
his
setback.
neckbeard and his Civil War meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hysterical.
Yes, I love it. And he has my name, so I can appreciate him.
Andrew Luck. I had him on my fantasy team once. It was the year he did really good.
Me too.
That's good.
It was the year he
It was the year he got hurt.
I had him the year he did good.
I had Cam Newton last year.
Sorry.
I hated my team.
Who did I have? I had
I don't remember.
Russell Wilson?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
I know
That's pretty
I had Brady and Goff.
I mean, I know. Believe me, I know your team better
Because
than my team.
I had so many every week. I was like, who do I start? The matchups. One leans this way, but one's indoors. I don't know.
One's in London.
Yeah.
It was a tough
Didn't you fall victim to that this last year?
London.
Your game was in London, so you didn't have time to change your lineup because you,
Um,
my cousin.
yes.
I remember my cousin did, and it was a disaster. He had like
Mm,
four
no.
or five players in London.
I
yeah,
I had a player who played in London, but I remembered to change it the night
No,
before
my
because I looked at it the night before.
My cousin definitely didn't. Like he definitely, but those 4 or 5 players like were on his bench, and I think his other guys were like on a bye.
Mm.
It was a really bad like combination for him.
Who
I remember
played last year in London?
those 2 games.
Jaguars.
Was it
Jaguars
Jaguars in
always play in
Baltimore?
London.
Jaguars always.
Because
play.
Jacksonville and Baltimore was one, I think.
Probably.
I think that was one
Was that
game.
when he missed the kick?
That was the one where Baltimore just ran all over whoever they played against.
So was Jacksonville? Probably was Jacksonville. They
Maybe.
suck.
Wasn't Miami in it this year? I remember something about
Miami's in it a lot too, though.
them being awful.
Yeah, the Patriots were in it once.
Yeah.
Once.
Well, it might have been New York. I think New York went this year.
The Giants?
Yeah, I think this year or
Well,
last year.
You should know that.
I don't know. We lose every game.
Yeah, he
What's
didn't.
the difference?
He didn't follow the games last year.
I just see the matchup and go.
He watched
Nope.
the.
And I was just.
yeah, I'm done.
He watched the first one and was like, "Yeah, it's not gonna
Yeah,
be
I
a
did.
good season."
I watched the first game of the season, and I
Mhm.
was all optimistic because we were in the game.
There was three:
Oh wow.
Oh.
Seattle and Oakland, Tennessee and
Oh,
Los
yeah.
Angeles, the Chargers, and Philly and Jacksonville.
Wow, so we were over.
We
got
Oh, we got one.
Jacksonville.
We got Jacksonville.
That's kind of a given at this point.
And it was. I remember
And
it
then
was
the Kansas City and the Rams game was supposed to take place in Mexico,
yeah, got canceled.
but they
Oh,
didn't. And
earthquakes or
yeah,
something?
no, it was just because it's Mexico.
No, it was
No,
because
I
the
think it
field.
was.
The field
Oh,
was
the
like
field.
a
That's
disaster.
right. Yeah.
I thought it was because of the earthquake.
Because there was like a debate about like if the game should be held at like another neutral site. I think it went to like Kansas City.
It went to
People-
Los Angeles.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it went to Los
Because
Angeles.
people
The
were pissed. They
Coliseum.
were like, "Well, it's not fair. It's not a home. It should be a neutral site. Whatever." Who
Well, it's
cares?"
the Rams, so they don't really have
Yeah,
home
both-
field advantage anyway.
Both teams lost the Super Bowl.
There
so,
are
Yeah.
5 international games this year.
Yeah, London. There's one in
4 of
Japan.
them are in Mexico.
What?
One of them is in. Oh no, I'm sorry. One of them is in Mexico. 4 of them are in London.
Oh, I thought there was one in Japan this year.
Nope. Kansas City and the Chargers play in Mexico.
Kansas City's getting another round for it. So
Yeah.
is LA.
Well, it's at Los Angeles. So if they have to move
Technically,
it,
it's in
they'll go
Kansas City.
back to Los Angeles again.
Okay, yeah, right.
Carolina
Los
at
Angeles.
Tampa Bay in London. Chicago at Oakland in London. Cincinnati at the Rams in London. And the Texans at the Jaguars in London.
They seem to have a habit of making all these games suck.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
these games
but
I wanna watch.
Yeah, but they're on at like
I mean,
9
2 of them
a.m.
are divisional games.
They're on at like
I would
9.
love a 9 a.m. game.
They're on at like 9 a.m. You don't want like half the country to miss
Oh, I know.
a
No.
really good game.
Jacksonville's got Nick Foles this year.
9 a.m. on Eastern time, by the way.
Yeah,
Jackson
that's
AM.
gonna make the difference.
Not
Big
9
Dick Nick Foles.
not 9 a.m. Western. 9 a.m. Eastern. Those guys in California got to get up at like 4 a.m.
Or they can just stay awake the whole night. They're
Yeah.
in LA. What's the difference?
Well, let's see. Carolina, Tampa Bay are both in the Eastern time zone. And then you've got Oakland and Los Angeles who are in the Western time zone. So that's going to suck for
It's gonna be
them.
brutal.
Chicago, Cincinnati, Houston,
So some Central times.
and Jacksonville's on the Eastern time zone too. So
Some
so
Central.
Chicago,
I think there's one Mountain time
Cincinnati,
in
and Houston.
There is
No,
a
no,
mountain.
No?
no. There's no Mountain time in there.
What's Chicago? Are they Central?
Chicago's
Oh,
Central
Central.
time. Yeah, they're in Illinois. They're like right under
I
Michigan.
know where Chicago is.
Right on like Lake Michigan.
All right. Well, neat.
Neat.
Good for
Well,
those.
this is the NFL. The fans are gonna wake up to watch it, even if it's at 6 a.m.
I would not.
Well, you're a dad.
Does
You're
anyone
serious.
else find it ironic that the Red Sox and Yankees played in England?
Ha! Took me a second. I went, wait, what? Oh, I am a history major.
Yeah, that went awful
Yeah.
for the
So,
Red Sox.
Yeah.
fun fact: I've been teaching Sam history through epic rap battles of history.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
So now she knows that Thomas Jefferson was the first Secretary of State, the second Vice President, and the third President. That's all she's learned. But we're getting there.
I learned everything I know about Hamilton from the play. And I didn't watch it,
No,
obviously. I just listened to the soundtrack.
I don't know. I was gonna go, but
I wasn't gonna go, but it is on Spotify.
back on my landlords, those two gay dudes, they had like an extra ticket, and I was gonna go, but they asked one of their friends to go last
New York.
minute. No, yeah.
You were gonna go to Indy. Isn't that like a super exclusive ticket, or wasn't it?
Yeah, it was expensive.
And you missed out on that. You could have sold
It
it.
wasn't my decision.
No.
He was like, "Hey, if we can't find another person, you want to go?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Whatever." And then like a couple days before, he's like, "Oh, we found someone." I'm like, "Okay, cool. We have fun." They said it was awesome.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
Mike Pence went.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I went and saw one Broadway show in my lifetime.
What was it?
Les Mis.
What?
Les Miserables.
Oh, I think you said I missed. I was like,
I missed it. I was going to go, but I missed it.
Never seen a Broadway show.
They're good.
I think I saw Stomp one year
Seen
too,
The Lion
but
King.
it was like off Broadway.
I mean,
Lion King.
That'd have been cool.
Lion King was good, but it's tough when you know like
When you've watched
it's
The
a
Lion King.
cartoon. Like
Well,
Yeah.
is that going to be hard for you this weekend?
with Lion King.
what?
Lion
Lion
King is
King's
this
coming
weekend.
out.
I don't have time this weekend. I'm working.
This is the.
Well, no, I meant
biggest
it's going to be
premiere in
hard
years.
for you
To watch Mufasa die
to
in
watch
ultra-stunning
it
HD.
because you know it was an animated movie.
Oh no, it's the same movie. It's
It
still
will be
animated
hard.
in the reality. It's just
It will be hard to
CGI.
watch
I've heard-
Mufasa die in Ultra HD.
Yeah.
It's gonna make me.
I've
really
heard
sad.
mixed reviews about it.
I've heard
I
it's
don't-
exactly the same.
I don't care. I'm
Oh,
going to
I'm
see
going
it.
to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard it's exactly the same as the original Lion King, which I guess I expected.
Well, there's
But
a
it
couple
looks
different.
great,
There's a
is what I
couple
heard.
different things. Like they had a I guess one of the hyenas aren't like.
Racist.
No. Well, yes, but
Never know the racist
Let's call it
stuff.
what it
they,
is. Okay.
yeah, the hyenas weren't like underlings of Scar.
They were
They like to work side by side with
Oh.
Scar, and like
You know what?
there
Though,
was
that's more realistic. Hyenas
because
don't
they
work with
well
lions.
because they wanted to give
that you know of.
they
You
wanted
ever
to
seen
give-
You ever seen Africa?
they wanted to give Nala an enemy to fight as well. So
Oh,
I guess she
hyenas.
fights the female hyena, who is the leader of the hyenas.
I
and
guess
stuff.
I can take
so,
that.
They,
I like that, yeah.
I mean, you cast Beyonce Knowles, you're gonna want
Yeah.
someone.
gotta be-
she's
gotta have
she's gotta have something to do.
Yeah.
Well, besides
So-
sing, she's got plenty of songs, or at least one.
I
I
heard
don't know.
that.
Do they say? Well,
Yeah,
because
these lines sing.
Did they sing?
It's Lion King.
Simba sang about "I can't wait to be king" about
That
a
was
scene
like-
before his dad died.
yeah, but that was like young Simba.
yeah,
And then the older Simba sang
wasn't King?
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, but not older Nala didn't
Didn't
sing
she sing
anything.
"Can You Feel Like
Who's-
the Love Tonight"?
No,
Yeah.
that was just a voiceover.
That's
That was
Elton
Elton John.
Maybe-
Elton John sang that.
Maybe it was her. Elton John is kind of flamboyant.
Elton John sang that over,
wasn't even in
over the
Godzilla.
scenes. No, he wasn't.
Have you seen that meme?
No.
I shared it to
He
my,
shared
to
it.
my
He
page. It was
says,
just like
it
I just
was
went
like-
and saw Rocket Man
Yes.
this past week, and it was terrible. The first thing it started out with was this giant lizard.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
I
like
did
they
see
didn't
that.
even sing any
Yeah.
any
And then Elton
songs.
John fought a moth.
And then Elton John, and then Elton John fought a moth. Yeah, it was funny.
And then yeah, I heard that
Mulan.
isn't gonna have the
Any
dragon.
singing.
Or
We
don't
the-
have any
or the-
singing
or the
either.
singing. So I'm not gonna see it because
see
I'm
it.
so upset
no,
about
because
that.
because then it's just the fucking Last Samurai again. That's all it is. Okay, I've seen Tom Cruise kick
But a
some poor
female.
guy in the nuts already. I don't need to watch a woman do it now.
Yeah, no singing. So there's
Demonetized.
there's none of the best songs.
I'm
in
sorry, the best songs in Disney,
Disney history.
All right, well, they're gonna have the songs. They're just not gonna sing above them. So it'll be like playing during a montage. They're just not gonna sing.
That's even worse.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
so
Oh
still
wait,
there.
wait.
That's not-
okay. Maybe that's okay then. Never
Yeah, they
mind.
should be okay.
that's not terrible. But if they leave out,
The Dragon, Mushu,
nope,
whatever.
nope.
The
Well,
Dragons-
we know they're
Mushu's-
leaving him
Mushu's
out.
gone.
What?
Yeah,
He's
Mushu's
gone.
not going to be in the
I
movie.
heard he was good.
He's a phoenix now, and he's not gonna be racially insensitive like Mushu was.
Was he racially insensitive?
I heard. people
Not
were
really.
I thought
he was played by a black guy.
Yeah, and
He's played by Eddie Murphy.
the dragon wasn't like racist.
I'm not saying he was saying
racistly
racist
black.
things. I think there's. I'm not gonna speak.
He was
on
like he was.
culture.
Listen, the dragon was.
All I'm saying-
Eddie Audie. I forgot.
Eddie Murphy.
The dragon was
Audie
Eddie
Murphy?
Whatever.
Audie.
The dragon was Eddie Murphy. It was just Eddie Murphy in a dragon form. That's
Yeah.
all it
It was
is.
just Donkey.
It was
as a
Donkey
dragon.
as a dragon.
Yeah. From Shrek.
Donkey from Shrek.
Shrek.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was like,
If
if
they-
they had a donkey.
But also, if they don't sing "A Girl Worth Fighting For," I'm gonna be
I'm
pissed.
gonna get up and leave.
Yeah,
Well, they're not gonna
And,
sing.
you know what?
they're
you
not
know
gonna do it though because it's
Fine,
insensitive to
fine.
women.
We can sing it in the theater.
Well, like during the same part.
Yeah.
Just
Fine,
starts-
stand up.
starts-
Fine, I'll do it.
Just start shouting, "A girl worth fighting for."
I bet you we can get some people to do it with us. Your computer's wrong. I bet we can get some people to do. I bet you could. Like, especially at
Yeah.
Regal, because it was a handful of people, just like, stand up, fine, I'll do it, and then just start screaming it. And you get that one dude with his girlfriend, he's like, I like these guys, and he'll stand up and say with us, you know.
Well, I told you what I wanted to do when we were watching Endgame.
Blow an air horn.
No,
Oh.
when Black Panther came out and he started chanting, we wanted to chant along with him to see if we can get the whole theater to do
Yeah.
it.
I bet we could have in that
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah, well, because it was like everyone was all like cheering and stuff during because we saw it opening night or opening weekend.
Yeah, those are always
So
fun.
I bet
Opening
we
weekend was
could
like a day after opening night. It wasn't like
Yeah.
it was like
like
Friday,
as soon as
Saturday.
Black Panther just starts shouting Bears, if you and I just started doing Bears, it's just the whole theater just Bears.
I told
That's
you.
what more
I told-
interactive movie
I
theaters.
told you.
Yeah.
I told you. If we did it, we'd probably get like a couple guys and be like, okay, I like these guys. But then once everybody realizes that we're two white dudes, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
all right,
Wait,
that's
wait a
not,
minute,
not
come
cool.
on.
Not cool
These
anymore.
guys are done.
We're in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
cool
I
anymore.
guarantee you that the entire theater, it was more than likely white.
Yeah, I mean, even worse. You get that one super far left person who's like, this is insensitive, and then then it's not fun anymore because fun's not allowed.
And we'll make
No
a news
laughing.
article,
No
and we'll
laughing.
make it to international news.
And they'll be famous. The podcast
Yeah,
will be famous.
there you go.
That's what we're doing it.
Exactly. We're gonna be the richly insensitive guys.
Oh,
The
see,
next Alex
Still
Jones.
famous.
I had
Still famous.
freaking frogs, guy.
I got. I'm kind of
Kind of
retarded.
retarded.
Oh, I love that guy.
I gotta be honest with you. He burps. Like, I'm kind of retarded.
Oh, I saw you. I think you tagged him.
Yeah,
On
Yeah.
the
Oh,
military.
I joined
one.
the military. Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
So
I'm
true.
kind of retarded. Fuck. Yeah, this just shows how much different, I guess, my sense of humor is. Because when I got super quiet in Endgame, I was like, man, it'd be funny if I had an air horn.
Yeah.
Because they're like super quiet and like a sad, quiet, like tense scene. Just imagine just quiet. Everyone's like, and everyone's like, at the funeral, just me, just get my ass
Just get
kicked.
a vuvuzela, just pull out, just extend out a vuvuzela. Just,
Oh, that would be nice.
Oh my god! What would they do?
Well, they would definitely kick you out.
people would have started. I guarantee
I
you,
want to get
people would
arrested
start.
for that.
People,
I want that to be a headline: man arrested for.
For
Vuvuzela.
Is there anything better to be famous for?
No.
Being that guy?
Oh, no, I was being a Florida man. No.
Florida man.
I saw a meme the other day, and then we'll get to the fantasy thing. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but you know that meme about like our battle will be legendary with the guy from Kung Fu Panda.
yeah,
So like
he's Ian McShane's character.
Yeah, the cheetah, whatever he is.
Yeah,
Should I have seen Kung Fu Panda?
did you
Yes.
not see Kung Fu Panda?
I did not.
Oh, you
You
should
should've.
probably watch it.
Yeah, that's a good
Not the
movie.
second or the
Whether-
the second one's okay,
No,
but the third one is.
first, watch the first one.
With or without a child?
Either or.
Okay.
I went and saw Toy Story with a child.
Yeah,
Actually, I haven't gone to it yet. But
anyway,
what did I go see? It was an anime. It was
so
a kids movie.
I don't know if you're aware
Lilo and Stitch.
about this, but the Florida man overseas is Polish man.
Yeah, Polish man. Yeah.
And I saw a meme that was like Polish man, blankety blank, something crazy. That was Florida man. Finally, a worthy opponent.
I did see it. You shared it. I
Yeah,
think.
it was hysterical. I was walking at work. I started giggling in the middle of the hall.
I feel like 80% of the memes I see these days are from you. So
Or Walter. Yeah.
Or Walter.
Yeah,
Or Walter Comic
I do love some memes. Speaking of which, the Air 51 memes are getting pretty lit.
Yep.
They are. I can't wait
Although
to see them do it.
so Andrew, I was talking to
I'm Drew.
Drew
Yes.
about it, and now as veterans we can laugh because we're not stationed there. But I'm just thinking all the guys stationed there are like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, it's on the news.
Because you know damn well leave is canceled.
It's on the news, and not only is it on the news, but I've seen people post like they're actually talking to
Some
us
people
about this.
are actually
Yeah.
serious
Like,
about doing it. Too,
well, no,
though.
because like the leadership is like actually being like,
Oh, but you know
This-
why?
this is
because
legitimate,
Now it's like 500,000 strong or more.
it's more now. It's a 700 million
okay.
or 700,000.
Whatever.
700,000
700,000 people
People.
say.
They would not be able to stop
No.
that.
700,000 people say they're going, and realistically speaking, we know maybe 1,000 will show up.
There's gonna be 10.
But like,
Yeah.
10.
Let's do it.
Where is everybody? You know. Like,
Imagine that everyone who says they
Shows up.
sign up shows up.
Oh, dude, you're
Imagine what would happen.
you're not stopping them.
Well, they're definitely moving everything in there to somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
Just
of
in
course,
case,
yeah.
you know, like. Could you imagine like they get there and you're like, oh, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
My
you know?
favorite one was
dude, all I-
storming Area 51 sounds fun until they let this boy loose and it's Predator.
Yeah. I saw one that was storm the U.S. Army. They can't stop all of us, and it was that meme with the bear, where he's like this. He's like,
Yeah.
and it's and it goes Japan, and they're like, but like the memes are great, but like I'm actually like, as a veteran, it's funny because I'm just like, oh, that fucking sucks. You imagine getting stationed there, but like imagine
Crazy.
the morning
It's not
of
even-
the morning of September 20th.
I didn't realize
they're
it's not even a Nevada base.
What is it?
It's Edwards. It's Edwards Air Force Base.
Oh, it's an extension. Of it.
It's an
Like a
extension of
satellite?
Edwards
Oh,
Air
yeah,
Force
yeah,
Area
Base, but
51,
it's just
yeah.
in Nevada.
Yeah.
But it's Edwards Air Force Base in California. I didn't know that.
So like, I'm just picturing like the morning of September 20th. They're at guard mount, and they're all just sweating. Like, look, it's the front gate, and they go like, Andrew, front gate. Fuck! No! Just like, because like the minute you see a single human being, you're gonna be like just beads of sweat all over the place.
Like
wonder what
that
they're gonna-
Key and Peele meme.
Yeah,
Pouring
yeah.
sweat.
Just pouring
I think somebody posted they were just like, I haven't like they're legitimately training us for this. Like I've
Yeah.
never shot the 50 cal, and I shot the 50 cal yesterday.
I think the best meme I've seen about that is like, there's something about the cast of all of us, and it says laughs in 3,000 rounds per minute. The guy's got a minigun. You know?
I just saw one. It was laughs and Burt because it
Yeah.
was the A10.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I the sad thing is people are going to show up
Mhm.
either way because obviously the three of us know it's a joke. We're not actually going to go to Area 51 and I'm sorry, clap alien cheeks. You know, like
Yeah, it wasn't even about that until like last
no,
week.
that's a new thing.
It was
but like,
yeah.
but like, there's people kind of show up and be like, "So it's the aliens," and the guards are gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
You
No,
know, like
no, we're not doing
I
that.
did get a pretty solid meme yesterday from it about Hitler.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you
About
merge
Hitler?
you merge Hitler and Area 51, you're bound to get some solid meme. Yeah, you enjoy that, and I'll share it.
Where's
Okay.
the lowest level? I could explain.
Yeah. I like the one about when you get to Area 51 and you find all the dads who never came back from getting cigarettes.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I'm just like, oh my god.
Jesus. All right, let's do
Well,
this.
anyway, what are we doing?
We're at 22
Drafting.
minutes, so we're drafting. So you
Drafting.
pick, since you're the guest, you pick
Okay.
the number. So you pick the
Alright.
draft position.
Okay. 10.
Ooh, so we
last
did
pick.
first last week and 10
Last
this
pick.
week.
I like last pick. Last pick's a good pick. I won last year on last pick.
So essentially, what we've been doing, if you haven't been listening,
Let's start
is
at the beginning.
we
Oh, it's a four-wheeler. I was
Um,
an earthquake.
we essentially
I thought
take
this was it.
Yahoo and their standings or whatever,
Yes.
and or their ranks for positions, and we put them on teams. And we go to teams. We just go down 1 through whatever, and we fill out each position. And then once the position's filled, we don't
Dude.
have to do that position anymore.
I could
So it's
have
basically
really good wide
it's
receivers.
it's Redmond versus the auto draft is basically what it is.
So autograph's gonna win.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
they have a 9 in 10 chance of winning, so you know.
It's true.
So you're saying there's a chance.
So I'm just gonna start writing out because I
know you're
know. I know the first 2 or 3.
It's
Elliott.
Barkley, Kamara.
Barkley,
So you don't get to pick until 10th down
Yeah.
the list?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Ten's a good
Kamara.
pick.
It's another running back I know. Melvin Gordon,
4 is Caffrey, 5 is Gordon.
Caffrey.
It's like as I rest my hands on my stomach. You know what's wrong with frat people?
6 is
Hopkins.
Hopkins, right?
And 7 is David Johnson.
Hopkins.
Why is he still so high?
He's really good.
Not really.
He's really good.
He had a bad year. Taking him off my list.
Hopkins?
No.
David
Did you
Johnson.
say-
Oh,
yeah,
David
Johnson.
Johnson. I think about Hopkins.
I think
Hopkins.
I think he's set to make a good comeback this year.
Yeah.
That's why he's ranked so high.
Either
Yeah,
way.
we'll see.
Bell is 8. And the 9 is Devontae Adams, who's uncomfortably high in this list.
I have Devontae Adams as my
Yeah.
number 1 pick for wide receivers.
He had
Over
a really
Hopkins.
Good year.
I
Over
don't-
Hopkins? I don't know.
I have
Yeah.
Hopkins.
Well, Hopkins. Oh, yes. Quarterback.
I have Hopkins, and then the receiver that I'm going to take as my top 2 wide receivers, Michael Thomas.
Risky move.
That's where you're taking Thomas.
Yeah, is there a pen around here?
it's
Oh, I found one. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. There's a pen right here.
a lot easier.
I'll just mark him, I guess.
And you're picking a second or wide receiver?
Hang on. I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm a failure. I'm sorry.
You want me to do this? Oh, but you gotta look at it for who you're drafting.
Yeah. I picked Thomas.
Yeah.
Ah! Give me Tucker.
Tucker, kicker. Second pick. First pick of the second round.
Oh boy, come on. You got how long to
I'm
prepare?
surprised you haven't picked him yet.
Who?
Tom Brady,
Jones.
Julio?
Daniel.
Didn't do that great last year.
Not in the red zone.
Touchdown, score points.
Well, yeah, but
Is this the PPR league we're talking about?
No,
No, it's
Oh.
not. It's well, it's not really any league.
Yeah.
Like we're just
Theoretically.
it's a theoretical league. The Atlanta is not a passing team when they're in the red zone, or they're throwing to their
I know. That's why.
Tight
That's
ends.
why I kept picking Adams. I mean, not Adams. Freeman.
Freeman. Freeman's pretty low on my list this year.
Yeah, well, he's low on this list too.
Yeah.
But he's just a solid like flex running back.
He's been drafted pretty high in my mock drafts.
No OBJ.
He's next. I'm thinking about
With
it.
your
But
boy Baker.
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 I think he's what 5 on there,
Probably.
fifth best
He
quarterback.
is above Brady.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He's
But yeah,
level up.
a lot of people are above Brady.
I know.
ESPN, by the way,
Where's Nick
had
Chubb?
Brady at 15.
Nick Chubb, Cleveland.
15.
Yeah.
So he's only good until week 8.
Yeah, unless Kareem Hunt lays an egg,
It's possible.
or Kareem Hunt gets indefinitely suspended, which is actually a possibility.
Has he done something new?
No, but they're talking about having him suspended indefinitely.
That'd be good.
Yeah, but we don't know that at this time, so
No.
we have to go off what we know. So since we're going off what we know, I'm gonna go with Beckham.
There we go. That's your boy.
I'll go with Beckham.
Beckham.
Are you gonna
New-
get a
new-
Browns Beckham figurine?
No.
No.
Oh, you don't want me to get you your Funko Pop for Odell Beckham
No.
in his Cleveland Browns
No,
jersey?
you're right. I don't. I miss him so much. You ready?
Yep. Coming back the other way.
Jones.
Julio?
Yes.
Julio. I forgot to write flex in here too.
Oh, you fool.
Let's
You
go
ready?
right at the bottom.
Chubb.
It's time to eat some grub, so they give the ball to Nick Chubb. Flex. Go ahead.
Connor.
Solid running back.
Schuster.
Smith. Yes.
Mixon.
Surprised Mixon. Did he have a good year?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to Cincinnati.
Yeah, I picked
Nobody does.
No.
That's why they're a good solid pick.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Cook. Dalvin type.
Not
Jared.
Jared type.
18. Really?
I think the Browns pretty low, huh?
Team 3. Yeah, he is.
Interesting. Drafting you crazy, I guess.
He's not pretty low in my stuff.
Brown?
He gets picked up around third round in my mock drafts that I've been
Could be a
doing.
good value
Oh
pick at
shit!
3, I
They
guess.
fucking raised him, didn't they?
Who?
Kelsey.
Mm,
Kelsey's
yeah,
14.
Kelsey went up a little bit.
Kelsey's next, then. I didn't even think he was that high.
He's pretty good though.
I arrogantly didn't go look at the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Tight end in the league.
Next is another tight end, still way too high. George Kittle.
Who?
Really? No.
19.
Kittle?
We're on 15.
No, we're not.
You just did 14 for Kelsey.
Yeah.
How did you skip to
remember,
19?
remember I said I arrogantly didn't check the tight ends?
Are we?
Did I not draft Kelsey in the right
Yeah, you did.
position?
But it's fine at this point.
Kittle.
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, we
Don't
are
worry.
on pick 20
Don't worry, we're getting back.
because
Don't worry,
we're back on team 1.
Don't worry, we'll be back there soon.
Mhm.
Brown. Team 1's looking good.
It's gonna be a good team.
Elliott and
20
Brown.
21. Zach Ertz. Now we don't need tight ends for a while.
Yeah. Remember, quarterback's the 41st pick.
All right, thank you.
Where's
Unless you
Ben
pick him.
Watson stack up?
He's not on there.
22,
No, it's
22
definitely
is
rank.
Damian Williams.
Which I have concerns about. Damian
A
Williams.
lot of concerns about Kansas City.
Apparently, he is the starting running back in Kansas City. Andy Reid had said. Other than who do they have?
The other Williams.
Carlos Hyde.
Yeah. No.
I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't matter. Mike Evans.
Okay.
T.Y. Hilton.
Okay.
Keenan Allen.
Hang on. Flex.
You said K.
It's
Flex.
okay. I heard it.
I got it. Allen.
Cooper.
He should be higher.
It's
Amari?
Cooper
Yes.
Cup. Oh.
You do it every time, and
Yeah,
it's
I do.
never Cooper Cup.
Where's Cooper Cup?
He's down there.
Derrick Henry.
He's a running back.
Yes.
Okay.
Turn up the Mac. Marlon Mack.
You do that every time for Marlon Mack.
We
Pretty
do
much.
actually,
Okay.
yeah. AJ Green, 29. The next is my pick, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
Damn, we've already filled the flex positions for a lot of these teams.
We're about to fill
Fill
mine
another
as
one?
well. Adam Thielen.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Yeah, it is a solid pick.
It's our second team, right? Vikings.
That is our second.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stefan Diggs is right
So
behind
now,
him too.
I need a running back.
You do.
Bad.
Yeah.
So next is
Sony.
Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
Really?
But we don't know how injured he is. Or Leonard Fournette.
No. He's always injured.
Everybody's always injured.
Have
But we
2
always
years in a row.
we
both
always
years
you know
he's
we always
screwed.
forget about though is Howard. I'm not picking him already, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
he is a low pick.
something happened then.
He's in Philly.
He's
I think Philly's gonna have another running back,
committee.
or they're running by committee now.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with Gurley. Make the safe pick.
He'll be all right.
If he doesn't start, then I can always pick up. Yeah, I'll give another solid running back later.
Leonard Fournette. Oh, no, you can't.
No, I can't. He's gone. Anyway, so what number are we on? 32. Diggs.
Nope.
No room.
No room.
Oh, I'm like, what do you
Just
mean? No,
froze.
he's 32.
What do we do now?
Fournette. No. No receiver room.
No receiver.
Running back room.
Yeah.
Fournette. Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Okay.
Diggs.
Diggs. Okay.
Robert Woods.
Oh yes. Never mind. They filled up their running backs, not their wide receivers. They filled up their wide receivers.
This one is?
Yep.
Devontae Freeman.
Okay.
Julian Edelman. He got heroes a little bit, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hall of Famer right there.
No, he's not.
Getting out. Yeah, he is.
no,
Maybe
he's
not
not.
first ballot.
He's not. Kenny Galladay. Receiver.
He's got the playoff numbers.
Cool.
Gronk's the first ballot.
Gronk is, yes.
I do not deny. Chris Goodwin.
Godwin. You do that every time too. Okay.
39. Aaron Jones, running back.
Aaron Jones. Green Bay.
40.
Yep.
This isn't mine, right? Just pick one again.
No, yeah, you're picking last.
No, no, just making sure.
Yeah, we're at the top.
Okay. Brandon Cooks. Is that allowed?
That's a good team.
Yeah. 41. First quarterback. Patrick Mahomes.
That's a really good team.
That team is going to be good. Mahomes, Cooks, Brown.
It's okay. Usually the team one, if it's the auto draft, they start to fall apart after like the third comeback.
Yeah, they start.
That's true.
They'll fall off here pretty quickly.
So we're at 42 now.
Mhm.
Allen Robinson, wide receiver.
He's still around?
Chicago.
43. Oh, Cooper Cup.
It's Cooper Cup.
I fill you up.
He scored a touchdown.
Tear an ACL.
Yeah.
Kerryon Johnson, running back.
You like how I put their first names in there too?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It made it very confusing with Johnson's.
It did.
Well, I put DA and DU for the Dukes
Quarterback.
and the
Okay.
Davids.
Quarterback, surprisingly second quarterback, Deshaun Watson.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Quarterback, Andrew Luck.
Okay.
Done with those for a little while.
Where's Brady?
We'll never get there, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Brady will never be drafted unless he drafts him.
Brady's going to be an undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. We didn't make this ranking, by the way. Tyler Lockett.
Okay.
Josh Jacobs.
Nope.
You already marked it.
Hang on.
DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the next pick mine?
Nope. But what was it? What was the
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Thank you.
So scary.
Now the pick is yours.
Can you hear these leather forks on the radio? On the
No,
mic?
not
Maybe,
really.
Maybe, if we can. Let's just assume they're real farts.
All right.
You'll be known as the guest who farted.
Very gassy guest.
That's okay. Sam burps all the time.
Yes, she
Well,
does.
so does Redmond.
I do burp. Yes.
Yes.
We need another running back, right?
You have Michael Thomas, Odell Beckham, Todd Gurley, and Adam Thielen.
Sony.
Solid receivers.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. Sonny Michel.
Yes. There you go.
Should have a better year, because Brady apparently Brady's not gonna throw it as much anymore, or at
He
all,
had a
according
decent
to
year, I think.
you know.
I don't remember his numbers.
Sony. Oh,
Yeah.
touchdowns.
There you go.
Touchdown guy. One more pick.
Yes, you do have another pick.
Time for
My
the
flex
kicker?
is filled.
Your flex is filled.
I need a quarterback, tight end, kicker, defense. Right?
What round are we
Unless
at?
unless you want to fill a 6.
Quarterback time.
I don't like that quarterback. I can get another quarterback.
You don't like Aaron Rodgers? That's the next quarterback.
Gets hurt, man.
You know who
That
doesn't?
collarbone falls
No, I'm not
apart
gonna
every
say
season.
that.
Like 2 years ago.
He got hurt last season.
Did he?
He did,
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cam
It's,
Newton.
I,
He's available.
I forget because he started and then finished that season.
Give me tuck.
And we're back.
And there we go.
Apparently, I hit the space bar and
Commercial break.
stopped the recording for a minute. What's funny is that will not be like a break or whatever. It's not
So,
like an
can't-
empty segment.
Can't
It's-
add a Huggies commercial in there?
yeah.
Huggies.
Huggies.
I like the
What
Bugles
was?
one.
Oh my god.
Want to keep the poop in.
Want to keep the poop in? Buy Huggies.
Yeah, but there was Bugles. Put my fingers. So I, at this point, just fill a bench position.
Sure.
Because I don't like the quarterback. I don't like anything else. And I'm
Well,
not
you-
going to spend.
you're worried
O.J.
you can
Howard?
take any quarterback. You don't have to take the next one on the
I don't
list.
like O.J. Howard.
No.
I got O.J. Howard one year.
Yeah. Is it because he plays for Tampa Bay?
I don't care about Tampa Bay. He rode my bench most of the year, and he got me a solid 2 points the one game I needed him to play.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fourth best tight end, according to Yahoo.
Who do they have?
What?
Fourth best tight end?
O.J.
O.J.
Howard.
Howard, yeah.
What pick did I just take? What pick am I on? 50 what?
50.
It's even 50 right
No,
now?
6. We're in the 6th round. First pick of the 6th round.
Okay, so 61.
Sure.
Okay. Math's hard.
Wait. Yeah. I don't know.
Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram.
No OBJ.
You have OBJ.
I know, but OBJ is
No.
not in whatever, man. Sure.
Yeah. Next.
Hang on, it's going to take me 45 minutes or so.
Who's the quarterback for Ingram?
What?
Do you have
What week is it? What's the record? That depends, you know. You ready?
Check down Daniel Jones.
Calvin Ridley.
Nope. Quarterback, tight end, kicker, defense.
Oh my god. Quarterback, tight end.
We're in that part of the draft now.
Thank you.
Quarterback, tight end, kicker, defense.
I'm just going to go ahead and hold the quarterback and tight end up for now.
Okay. Probably Aaron Rodgers would be next, no?
Yeah. Let me know if it's different.
Mm-hmm. Not different.
Tight end, quarterback.
Yep.
O.J. Howard.
The number one tight end right there.
Apparently.
Quarterback, tight end.
Baker Mayfield.
I'm gonna want Mayfield or Brady or anyone.
Because I can get Brady later.
It's different. Running back, tight end.
Running back, tight end.
Probably running back.
Philip Lindsay.
Is he Broncos?
Yep.
Forgot about that guy.
Flex.
To anybody?
Flex or tight end?
Best
Anybody.
available.
Best available.
Calvin Ridley. Man, this receiver thing is getting fucked. What?
Why do I feel like you've drafted him already?
He said it. But
I said it.
wasn't
You
allowed.
said. I said it, and you said no.
I was like,
I've heard that name.
I've heard that name before. Quarterback, tight end.
Russell Wilson.
Running back.
Kenyon Drake.
Team 3 sucks. Quarterback, wide receiver. So wide receiver probably.
Alshon Jeffrey.
All right, let's see if Team 1 can keep up this hot streak of being the best team.
They need a running back and a flex.
Anyway,
So
receiver,
wide receiver
yes.
or running back. Best available.
Robbie Anderson.
Oh, well,
And now they need a running back.
David Montgomery.
they went downhill pretty
I
quick.
told you.
Yeah.
So, you know how we kept saying Ty Montgomery?
Yeah.
That's not Ty Montgomery. It's David Montgomery.
Oh. Whoops. I wonder why he was so high.
Me too.
I was like, all right, whatever. I guess he's backing up Mark
It's gonna
Ingram,
be a
but
good
whatever,
year.
you know.
Quarterback, kicker, defense. What is the first defense? Chicago, but what number?
135.
Oh,
And
so
what
they're
number are we at for quarterbacks?
78.
Okay, so quarterback.
Matt Ryan.
Is he above Brady too?
Yes.
Yikes.
Everybody's above
You're
Brady.
going to be surprised at who's above Brady.
QB?
QB?
Yeah.
Cam Newton.
Tight end. Or defense. Depending on the number.
Tight end for sure. Jared Cook.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I put an E at the end of that. That's not right. Tight end, defense.
Hunter Henry.
Tight end, defense.
Eric Ebron.
He's been a tight end for a long time, I think.
Tight end, defense.
David Njoku.
Sounds like a Black Panther name. Wakanda.
Oh, that's kind of insensitive, man.
Njoku.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
Stop
Njoku
doing-
was one of the characters from Black Panther.
Stop doing what you're doing.
No, I'm fairly confident that it was.
We're going to have to watch it again.
Yeah.
What a bummer.
That's fair.
Still
QB.
on Netflix, isn't it?
QB?
I think so. Yeah.
When's it my turn?
2 picks.
Oh, Drew Brees.
Sucks to suck. Should have picked him. I spelled
You're getting
Briss.
Kyler Murray, aren't you?
No.
Tyler. Picked Tom Brady early. Tight end.
It's always the one I look at. Like, the one that I skipped is
Yes.
the one I need. Tight end, Trey Burton.
Who's he play for?
Chicago.
Oh,
QB. Oh, it's your pick, actually. So you need a QB, a defense, and a kicker, or a bench player. But be mindful that this is the round where we're going to start picking
Don't worry.
defenses and kickers.
Don't worry. I've got this under control. No.
I bet you what he's going to pick for his second pick.
Fuck no. I bet you're right.
Daniel Jones.
Fuck no.
No.
No, you'll just wait for it.
Hang on, let me.
Come on now.
I'm gonna do what you did last year.
Okay.
Jared Goff.
Goff.
Which means Brady's gonna go in the backup.
I spelled goof.
Goff.
He is a goof.
He is
All right,
pretty goofy.
Now, go ahead and give me Tucker.
Called it. I already wrote it in.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it's coming.
I love Justin Tucker, man.
All right.
In any league that I've ever had, and I've had Justin Tucker as my kicker, I've won.
Team
Really?
9
Yeah.
picks.
There's something to be said about a good kicker.
Chicago. So that's the first defense off the board.
What do you need, Chicago?
I already picked them for him, but
Okay.
Chicago, and I believe the next is the LA Rams.
Nope.
Oh.
The next defense isn't until pick 150.
Oh, so who's the next kicker?
Gostkowski. Ah, he sucked last year.
Zerline would be the next kicker, but
Defense goes first.
that's okay.
Baltimore.
Oh, that's right. Baltimore's first. Okay, kicker defense.
Jacksonville.
Wow. The Rams slipped a little bit, huh?
Yep.
They lost
Lost.
Ndamukong Suh.
And then Los Angeles Rams. Give me Tucker.
Same.
Yep, Los Angeles Chargers.
We're going the whole way. Kickers and defenses.
You ready?
Yep.
Zerline.
Why?
Zerline.
No, I said, oh boy.
Oh.
Megatron.
Okay.
Let's just see how many kickers I know.
Minnesota.
Okay.
Houston.
Okay.
Cleveland. Never seen them this high on anything.
All right, so
Everybody thinks it's
everybody but Team 4 needs a kicker.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Harrison Butker.
Okay.
Steven Gostkowski.
There he is.
Okay.
Will Lutz.
Quality kicker. Defense.
New Orleans.
New Orleans kicker. New Orleans defense going back to back. Continue with the kickers.
Fairbairn. I can't say his first name.
Kaimi.
Yeah, that.
Kaimi? Not that hard.
Adam Vinatieri.
God, he's old.
Yeah, he is.
He has white beard.
Yeah, he's
Dude, he still kicks bombs though.
I
When I
know.
went to that indie game, he was kicking 50-yard field goals like it was nothing from like the middle of the. He was kicking them from the middle of the Colts emblem in the center. It was
He's
crazy.
gonna be kicking until he's a senior citizen.
He already is.
Yeah, pretty
He's
much.
got the beard for it.
Robbie Gould. Or Gould.
Who just got his contract?
Sure did.
Okay.
Michael Badgley.
Badgley. Okay.
Mason Crosby.
Yep. And it's your pick.
New England.
Not even picking
You know
backup first.
They're not a bad pick. They get a lot
I've
of
had New
turnovers.
England every defense since we just
They
started
get a lot
doing
of
this.
turnovers.
I'm surprised you did that because we normally don't pick backup defense for the teams, so you could have waited to pick another defense.
Oh, everybody has. Yeah, but if you're drafting, I have to. I don't do it against a computer, but I have to sometimes tell I'm drafting in real life.
Mm.
You know, I told you I filled the team and then I filled the bench. Anyway,
Your bench needs some work.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd say a lot of work.
Like I said, I draft players to start them, not to bench them. So
Mhm.
you know. Let's see.
What about injuries?
With that being said, I'm gonna start going ahead and getting bench players.
Yeah, you have Todd Gurley.
Mark Ingram,
There you go.
Wow, that's a good one. Good backup.
Mm-hmm.
great backup.
And from now on, it's just bench players.
Okay, so
Fill 'em in.
Best thing on.
Best available.
Do me a favor.
Everyone's got. Nobody's.
Take this and take that.
Okay. You don't think they're gonna have a kicker on their bench?
No, we don't normally do kickers, backup kickers, and defenses.
Oh yes, because who would know who they were? Actually, I know Ryan
yeah.
Suckup.
Oh yeah, that too.
You know who plays in Minnesota now?
Ryan Suckup,
Bailey.
Champ Bailey.
Dan Bailey.
Wasn't he? Was it Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mike Williams.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on. We don't discuss Cowboys on my podcast.
And you know,
What did I just fucking
what's
say?
his name?
Hey, you know I meant to ask you.
The kicker for Atlanta.
Your tight ends.
Yeah.
Jason Witten came back.
Yeah, I know he's not on
Isn't
there.
not even listed. Oh God.
Who's Atlanta's kicker?
Matt Bryan.
Thank you.
David Akers.
He's not the kicker anymore.
Was he a placeholder?
It's Tavecchio now. Tavecchio took over as the kicker
so
for
what's
Atlanta.
Matt Bryan do? Just playing Madden?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
I start myself on Madden. Mike Williams we have.
He's probably retired on Madden.
Yeah. Retires automatically after every season. Who's calling me? No one.
We're all here.
Okay, I guess the next best one is Sammy Watkins.
Oh boy, again, bottom of the barrel now.
Okay.
Chris Carson. Yeah.
Okay.
Logan's up.
Oh boy.
Didn't eat dinner. Jarvis. Wait. Yeah, Jarvis
Landry.
Landry. Yep.
Okay.
So I was making sure I'm not missing anybody. Tariq Cohen.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Corey Davis. It had the opposite effect of what you intended.
It did. That's correct.
Okay.
Tyler Boyd. You know what he drops?
Balls.
Balls.
Drops balls like a 14-year-old boy.
Yep.
'Kay.
Marvin Jones Jr.
Yeah, Team 1 definitely fell apart. Their defense is Cleveland.
Could be their year. Let's see.
Okay.
Will Fuller, wide receiver.
Okay.
James White.
Okay.
Christian Kirk.
Okay.
Darius Juice. Or Goose. Whatever the fuck you say it.
Juice.
Juice.
Okay.
Lamar Miller.
Okay.
Sterling Shepard.
Okay.
Tevin Coleman.
Okay.
Backup quarterback Carson Wentz.
First backup QB gone. Okay.
Backup quarterback Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Kiki Kuti.
Hmm.
Wide receiver.
Cootie.
Cootie. Thank you.
Cootie. Kiki Cootie?
Kiki
Yeah.
Cootie.
It's okay. The next one's DD. DD Westbrook.
It's your pick. You picking D.D. Westbrook?
No. No. I'm
Alright.
feeling.
The next pick is New England. That's my pick.
That's my pick.
New England.
That's the first one we ever did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my pick. I'll take it, New England. Backup quarterback?
Nope.
Don't need one.
What?
You said don't need one.
Yeah,
It's like the most important thing in the league.
because Brady's not going for a while, so you know.
You could literally pick Brady with the last pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brady.
Ew.
Brady is well, I'll just put it this way. Brady is the 21st quarterback on this list. There's 10 teams, and if every team drafts a quarterback, he'll still be undrafted.
That is ridiculous.
Yep. I agree.
He's old.
He is old.
And he's the second best quarterback in Madden.
I know.
That's because he's good. That's 'cause he's-
Yes, well, they realize when you're good, you're good.
But every season of Madden that you play, he retires that
Yeah,
year.
the year after.
The year, like...
No matter what you do.
Yeah.
They're trying to will it to come true.
Yeah.
It is.
EA's like, Roger Goodell just threw money at EA.
Make him retire
Convince
again.
him to retire. Please. I will give you anything.
This one's going a little... Well, we started later than
Yeah.
last time. But.
It's a bench player.
Bench player. They're all bench players.
Jordan Howard. I have one more pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Golden Tate.
He's still in the Giants.
Still the Giants. His first
His
year.
first year on the Giants, yeah.
Did he get traded in the offseason?
No,
That was
free
Picked him up. Yep.
Oh,
He was
whatever.
good. New England was looking at him.
Yeah, I remember we
Yeah,
were
remember, because
thinking
you were
about
like,
getting him.
I texted you. I was like,
Damn it.
Giants got Tate. And he's like,
Yes.
fuck.
Yeah. I felt the same way.
Next.
Make sure I don't miss anything. Well, that would make sense. DD Westbrook.
D.
Cortland Sutton.
Cortland, what?
Sutton.
Sutton. Denver, I believe.
Rashad Penny.
I'm not there yet.
Slow down.
I'm only writing Sutton. Penny. Okay.
Latavius Murray.
L.
I almost took him.
Murray. Running back. Okay.
God.
96. Oh. Dante Pettis.
Okay. Don't forget about the tight ends.
Let me go. Larry Fitz.
Fitzgerald. Okay.
Curtis Samuel.
Okay.
Backup quarterback. Dak Prescott.
Okay.
Backup quarterback. Big Ben.
Gross.
What's nice about those games that I go to when I'm at conference is it's the third preseason game. So all the starters start.
That's good.
So
Yeah,
I get to see a little. I get to see a little like actual football action for the first half, and then I leave.
Yeah, to the first half. See Big Ben waddle around.
You ready?
Yep.
Jarek McKinnon. A lot of running backs coming at you.
Okay.
Miles Sanders.
Not Barry.
Yeah. Royce Freeman.
Almost done. Okay.
Anthony Miller, wide receiver.
Okay.
Michael Gallup, wide receiver.
Okay.
Shady.
Some of these teams have 3 running backs and one wide receiver, and 3 wide receivers and 1 running back on their bench.
It's an auto draft.
Yep.
N'Keal Harry.
Big wide receiver. Next.
108. Backup quarterback.
Okay.
Phillip Rivers.
Okay.
110.
Yep.
Tight end. Chris Herndon.
Who was just suspended for 4 games.
Good job. 111. Daryl Henderson.
Do you know who Henderson is a wide receiver?
Yeah.
Do you know who is actually probably the most hated player? Oh, that's your team. Do you? I assume you don't want Henderson.
You're right, I don't.
So, do you know who I think might be the most hated player actually,
Who?
like of anybody, who didn't do anything?
Daryl Henderson's a running back anyway, so I got that wrong.
Mark Sanchez.
That's true.
Oh,
He was
he's
hated.
hated.
He was
He's
hated by
hated.
his own fan base.
Yeah, his fans hated him.
Have you seen Jets fans? They're fucking animals. They don't eat with utensils.
You know what he did though? Butt fumble.
Butt fumble.
That's it. That's all you need to be hated.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my backup quarterback.
'Kay.
While we're here,
Ready?
I'm gonna go with
Don't you dare.
the obvious better quarterback.
Daniel Jones.
Here is gonna be, it's just how it is. I'm gonna go with Josh Allen's rival, Tom Brady.
Take
So you
Brady
take
now.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
All right.
Good. Yeah, good pick. It's a good pick.
Josh Allen's rival, Tom Brady.
I'm just surprised that you pick him like
I
that.
don't care.
I mean, I guess because if you're drafting like you were drafting,
Yeah.
Tom Brady would have been gone.
Should have been
a
gone
long
by
time
now.
ago.
Yeah. Better be gone a long time ago.
Tom Brady goes in about the 5th round, 6th round.
Especially in the
my
winter when
mocks.
someone always picks him really early.
Oh, yeah.
There's always one guy who's like,
It always works out.
It's always a guy with a Southie accent.
Yeah.
it does always work out for
Yeah.
him.
Somehow it always works.
I'm gonna draft Brady this round.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fucking great.
Yes.
It's gonna be wicked awesome.
Honey, close the door. I gotta slam it. Deshaun Jackson.
No, you said Henderson, right?
What?
Henderson was next.
I thought it was my pick still.
Oh yeah,
Deshaun Jackson.
and then Henderson.
Yeah.
Running back. Okay.
Delaney Walker.
Okay.
Austin Hooper.
Okay.
Ronald Jones the second.
Running back.
They don't need a backup quarterback.
What?
Do they need a backup quarterback?
I mean, if the next one is available, yeah. But we still got 2 picks.
Ronald Jones was a running back. Sorry.
Yeah.
Next player is a quarterback. Backup quarterback.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill. First time he's been drafted other than me.
Yeah, he got up there in the rankings. Okay.
Oh god, you ever get an itch in your ear when you get it? It's like the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
It just happened.
The Q-tips. Yeah.
Vance McDonald.
Remember that Tosh.0 Q-tip skit
Yeah.
he did?
Okay.
Devin Funchess. The guy with the funnest name to say out loud.
Fun.
Chiss. See?
Okay.
Marquise Goodwin.
And I will let you know if they need a quarterback. They do not.
Deshaun Hamilton.
Who is?
Wide receiver.
No.
Matt Brenda.
Brenda. Yes.
Jimmy G. Backup quarterback.
Gee.
Yes.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah.
Remember, all these players were ranked to go before Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Trubisky?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yikes.
Ito Smith. Running back.
Good. That team needed a running back. Yes.
You still need a running
All
back.
right.
This guy needs a backup wide receiver.
Yeah.
So the quarterback, wide receiver.
Quarterback.
Okay.
Quarterback.
Josh Allen, who also would have gone before Tom Brady.
That's
This is
the
Yahoo?
that should be like the last quarterback that we would need because Josh Allen is number 20. And so yeah, no quarterback.
The next best player.
Yep. Winston didn't go. Did Winston go?
I hope not. He sucks.
You
You
fucked
skip
up.
Winston.
I fucked up. Yeah. It's alright. Winston sucks anyway. He's
Yeah,
not,
he
gonna
shouldn't
play.
be
Not gonna
drafted.
play the whole year.
Winston's going on team 9.
No, wait.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he was above Tom Brady as well.
I looked down and it's the only name without a dash. Next to it. I'm like, oh no.
Oops.
So 2 best available players and then your final pick, Mr. Irrelevant.
124, 133, 125. Tight end. Jack Doyle.
This guy's got 3 tight ends.
What team is that?
Team 7.
That sucks.
Okay.
Don't ever do that. Next best player available again?
Mm-hmm. Don't ever do
Don't
that.
ever do that.
Njoku, Hooper, and Doyle.
Oh my god. They're all bad.
His backups are a running back, a wide receiver, a quarterback, and 2 tight ends.
Cool. Geronimo Allison.
With a running back as his flex.
Gotta have it.
That guy's gonna suck.
This flex is Derrick Henry. He's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty solid flex actually.
And your final pick.
Last overall pick.
Yep.
Darren Sproles.
Darren Sproles.
The midget.
Brian Westbrook.
Is that it?
Urlacher.
Ray Lewis.
The guy that you didn't think had any skeletons
I
in
forgot
his
that
closet?
I forgot that he totally killed a guy. Because we're playing as if we don't know what the future
Playing
holds.
Kareem Hunt.
Or Kareem Hunt. Yeah. Obviously, if we know for a fact he's
He gets drafted around the 7th
also
round.
undrafted is Adrian Peterson.
But if Juice is healthy,
Yeah,
Peterson
sure.
won't do much.
He'll lose a lot of his touches.
So you have 3 backup running backs, 2 backup wide receivers, and a quarterback, and you have a running back on your flex or a wide receiver on your flex. So it's pretty balanced between the running backs and wide receivers.
What's my team look like?
So it's solid squad, besides
Jared
QB.
Goff, Michael Thomas, Odell Beckham Jr., Todd Gurley, Sony Michel, Evan Ingram, Adam Thielen in the flex,
That is a solid team.
Justin
Justin
Tucker,
Tucker.
That's
New
a
England's
solid team.
defense, and then your bench you have Mark Ingram, Jordan Howard, Golden Tate, Tom Brady, Deshaun Jackson, and Kareem Hunt.
It's a solid team.
That's not bad.
Solid bench.
It's not bad
pretty good bench.
picking from the final position.
Yeah, I like last pick. Last pick's nothing wrong with the last pick.
No, nothing wrong with the last pick.
Mm.
Bench is about how good my teams normally are.
Oh.
That could be a good bench.
It could be a good bench. Watch the bench score more.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So in 2 weeks we're gonna have to figure out a different day to record
It's okay.
because I have to close the store.
On Mondays.
It's when a certain game comes out that is semi-based around what we just did. So,
Nine?
and comes out in 2 weeks.
Maybe I'll actually get this one. What's the new and improved thing about this one?
It has a new story mode called Superstar QB1,
That's a
where
great
you get
name.
to play as a QB1 and you actually get to play in like the college football championships and stuff, the college football playoffs.
Is
So
it
you
like-
play in the college football playoffs to try to get to the NFL, and you actually have to sit through the draft.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is it like the old story mode?
No.
No, it's not like long shot.
Yeah.
Long shots.
I liked long shot. I wanted to have my shot.
Well, it was too long.
It's
Yeah,
too long.
it's too long.
I wanted it, but it's too long.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna do more of like that. Like instead of QB1, like next year they'll do like RB1 or
No,
something.
make sure that it's open to more positions.
Why don't they do like
Yeah.
what NBA 2K does, which is like an RPG?
Shut the fuck up.
Whatever. It isn't about basketball, but it's about the career mode.
No, shut the fuck up is what I'm saying.
No.
Stop saying things.
No,
That would
it's
be
a great-
awesome.
Why? Yeah, I know that would actually be better.
Yeah,
That would be
I
so
would love
cool.
that. Or Road to
Yeah.
the Show in like the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
road to the in the MLB. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
Dude, fucking NHL has it. NHL's an EA property.
well, that's what I was about to say. The EA doesn't really have good story modes
No.
other than like NHL, but NHL it's not a story.
No.
It's just you get to start in the Canadian League
Yeah.
and then work your way up throughout like however many seasons you want to do it. You can either do it after the first season,
Still,
like how the college football championships are,
Yeah.
or you can like actually start in the Canadian League and
Play.
for a couple of seasons, work your way up, and do all that. But I mean, yeah. I thought my computer died.
Yeah, we'll see. They'll expand on it, hopefully.
Hopefully, Madden's the only one that's really suffering right now.
Yeah.
FIFA's like superstar mode or whatever is even better than Madden's.
Yeah.
it's because they know people will buy Madden no matter what.
Well,
FIFA is the number one selling
FIFA's their
sports
biggest
game in the
property.
world.
Fair. There's no excuse then.
Well, it's always because the third world countries buy the FIFA games because it's soccer.
So you're saying that all of Europe is a third world country?
Well, it's the most popular sport in the world.
It is. Football.
Football.
I got in an actual argument with my 6-year-old about that.
Why?
Why? Because he thought it wasn't called football?
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, but in other countries it's called football, and he's like, no, it's called soccer. And I was like, in this country it's called soccer. Other countries it's called football.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well then what do they call football? And I'm like,
American
American
football.
I was like, he's 6. You know, I was like, yeah, I was like American football, and he's like, so they call it football, and I was like, yes, and he's like, well, what do they call soccer? I was like, they call it football.
Well, you kind of had to explain it to him. It's like, yes, they call it football, American football, FOOTBALL.
Yeah.
But in
It's okay, this is the
overseas,
same-
it's called
This is
football.
the same kid. That,
FU with little thing on top.
This is the same-
TBOL.
This is the same kid that I was driving with him one day, and we drove past a factory, and he's like, "Oh, Richie, that's where clouds are made."
No, I thought that.
Astute observation for
I
a
thought the
6-year-old.
same thing.
And I was like, "Oh, no, buddy. Actually, that's just like smoke, like from a car." And he's like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Yeah, that's not how clouds are made."
Wow,
I was
dream
like-
crusher.
I was like, "That's not how clouds are made." And he's like, "Oh, okay." Then there's like maybe 4 or 5 seconds of silence. He goes, "Well, then how are clouds made?" And I wasn't ready for that question because I didn't know. And I was like,
Factories.
I was like, in a different factory. You know?
That's like that Jim Gaffigan thing, or when he's talking with his kid, and his kid points at a TV antenna, and he goes, "Look, Daddy, a stick," and he goes, "No, that's an antenna." "What's an antenna?" "It's a stick."
Same thing.
Jim Gaffigan has gotten so relevant for me.
Yeah, I know, right?
The older you
Yeah,
get.
the older you get, the more relevant Jim Gaffigan becomes. Like, it's kind of scary.
No, it's one
That's
of my
okay, but
it's
so
one of my
does-
favorite.
So does Bill Burr.
Yeah, but it's one of my favorite jokes when Gil
Gil
Gaffigan.
Gil Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan when it's how he opens the set, and he just goes, "As you can see, as you can see from my beard, I'm fat."
Jim Gaffigan, for some reason, reminds me of Timmy Curtis.
I can sort of see that.
Yeah, not like his sense of humor, just like an appearance and like some of the things that he
Definitely
says.
the look.
Yeah,
Sense of humor is a little different. Curtis
Yeah.
has a very unique sense
Yeah.
of humor.
definitely unique. But Gaffigan's funny, dude. Like
Yeah.
I always like how he does like the crowd imitation, and he's like, "When's he gonna stop imitating?"
Yeah.
us?"
Yeah.
Oh no, he's doing that voice again.
It's the voice, guys.
Good stuff.
Hot Pocket.
That's
This-
classic.
This guy loves food.
Could go for a hot pocket right now, actually.
Why? So you
Ugh.
burn your mouth and then not
Yeah.
you burn your tongue and not the rest?
Yep.
Me
No,
too.
you burn the roof of your mouth.
And not the
I have so much scarring on the top of my mouth from like
Hot
hot
Pockets.
pockets and like pizza rolls and stuff because I was like, I don't
pizza,
care.
Pizza rolls.
Oh.
The whole thing in your
I
mouth.
ate so many hot pockets in the Navy.
Dude, if you don't,
Yeah, you did.
if you don't,
Actually, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I just crushed hot
I remember
pockets.
that actually.
No, that was like the staple of like my military career was Hot
Pockets.
Pockets. Yeah.
Or
Just
Tostito-
buy a bunch of Hot
Tostitos.
Pockets. That's
The little bagel
that's
bite, the little Tostito pizza bites.
that's what I bring to work.
Or
Just
if I was
nuke a
in one of
couple
the
of Hot
cruisers and
Pockets.
that didn't bring food, guess I'll eat Hot Pockets.
Just a little hot pocket.
Yeah.
You're not real.
I
You're not
remember-
real if you don't put a Tostitos pizza roll in your mouth and pretend you're a dragon.
No, you're not.
Just not.
You're not a real person. I remember one day somebody brought like 4 like lean cuisine like hot pocket thingies. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Ugh.
lean pockets.
Lean pockets.
Yeah, lean pockets.
Yeah.
And he was like he had like 4 of them,
Gross.
and he ate all 4 of them, not all at once, like over the course of the night.
Spinach.
And I was like, and then he pulls out like his like water with like his little like for the gym, and I was like, "You want to the gym after this, man?" He's like, "Yeah. I gotta lose weight." And I was like, "You just had 4 lean pockets." And he goes, "Well, yeah, but they're not so bad for you." I
But
was
they're
like,
lean.
I was like, "You still have 4 of them, man." A pound of salad is still a pound of food, man. It's like, you still had 4 of them.
Sounds like
There was those little fucking containers all over the post. There
Oh,
were just,
like
little
lean
white
pockets.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
holders.
microwave containers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes them crispy.
Yeah. He just fucking, he would heat up 2, eat them both, and then he'd wait like a few hours, and he'd heat the other 2 up and eat those both. And I was sitting there watching. I'm like,
It's like those
You need
food
more of
challenges. I used to work nights when I was in the military, and we had food challenges
yeah,
that
we
we
did
would
too.
do.
We had a don't get diarrhea challenges.
Yeah,
One of
that was
mine,
tough
one of mine that I
sometimes.
had to do was.
I think your entire career in the military is basically just trying not to get diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and one of the civilian guys, we would go to 7-Eleven and get like a taquito, like one off the roller.
Yeah.
And the
Tornado.
Yeah. Whoever didn't get the shits had to buy. Whoever didn't get the shits got a beer from the other one.
Oh, see, ours were really more elaborate. Like I had to eat, was a gallon of ice cream
Oh my god.
in a shift, or it was like no, was it a gallon or a half a gallon?
That is
I think,
way better.
I think it was a
Either
half.
way.
I think it was a
Why did
half
we
a
do that?
gallon.
That's way better.
And I had to take a flight because I was coming back home like the next day or that morning. So I
Gallon of
felt
ice cream.
like I got through half of both because they told me I could pick my flavors. So I got through a half of both, and I was just like, oh, I can't. There was one. It was
I'm sorry. That's so. Why did we ever think of that? So
I don't know.
hard.
there was one.
Here we
that
are.
Some of
we
the
did.
other things.
Here we are getting the shits, and you're over there enjoying ice cream.
one of the ones we did, and I made. There's a little Mexican kid do it. He was it was called the Energy Challenge. He had to do 2 Monsters, 2 Rockstar Energy shots,
you're
and
gonna kill
Let's get a heart attack.
it was 2 5-hour energies, and he had to do it in 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
And he was hyper as shit for
That's-
like about
and then
2
he- and then
hours,
when he crashed.
and then just crashed.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
he was my alpha in the squad car, and he was just like on the window, just face pressed to it, like.
Well, it's like
"Ah."
the you know the MRE crackers.
Yes.
The MRE cracker challenge. you
Which
know?
we still need Sam to do.
Yeah.
And now that I have
Sam
a YouTube,
claims that she can do it.
No, I don't
And
think so.
no. It's the number one rule is
You're
video
not-
or it didn't happen.
you're not
Yeah.
hearing. Now that we have a YouTube,
We can do it.
we can film it and post it to the world.
Videos. Because if she can do it, then video it happened.
Exactly.
Because I can't do it.
I can't do
no.
it.
No,
No
no
way.
water.
No.
You take one
I can't
bite.
do the saltines
Turns
ones.
into cement.
You take one bite and your mouth is
No.
your mouth is
Turns into a
just
desert.
together. It goes- So, real quick, funny story, and then we can go. When I was a kid, I was actually like probably 16. My mom made a cake.
Mhm.
And my mom never bakes ever, because she's not a good cook or a good baker, and she knows this. So like, she baked a cake. My little brother at the time was like 6, 7, and he's like, "I want that frosting," and I was like, "You want the frosting?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay, let's go get the frosting," because I thought if we got enough, my mom would think that she just forgot to frost it. It was just a basic level of frosting. She hadn't done anything to it yet, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
It shows how good of a cook
It's like
she is, that
9
she just
yeah.
forget the frosting.
yeah, that's what we thought, because it was in the fridge. So it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. My mom had gone to bed early because she'd gotten up early to make this cake. Yes, that's how bad of a baker she was. I love your mom, but you never again. So anyway, so we open the fridge and we eat all the frosting, and we make sure to get like every single little piece.
Do you
that
put
we
it back?
can. Yeah, of course. So we put it back in the fridge, as if nothing had happened to it. And we enjoyed the frosting together, as brother and brother would. The problem was my mother had not only sent a picture to my grandmother of the cake with the frosting, so she had photo evidence that she had done the frosting. We forgot that sometimes frosting drips down, and it had gone under the cake. So when she opened the fridge, she was like, "What the fuck?" And I think for a split second, she was like, "Did I not frost
She
it?"
like pulled out her phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
did,
so I
did.
see. You
What-
you removed the frosting
Yeah.
from the cake
Trying
and
to
ate
remove
it.
all
Ate it.
evidence
I
that
got
was
it.
there.
So like she for like a good like couple minutes, she was like, "Did I forget the frost?" So like what fucked us was she picked up the cake to then refrost it,
Yeah.
and some of the frosting was underneath the cake.
Bastards.
So she was like, "What the hell?" I remember being in the living room. I'm like sweating. I'm like, "Oh my god." And she's like, "What the hell?" And she goes, and you hear her like grab her phone, and you hear like the this noise. I can't. Hang on. You hear like that noise? Come on.
It was me.
You know, like the clicking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Everything. So I was like, she goes, "Richard!" Like, what's the mom? She's like, "Did you eat my frosting?" And I was like, "No," because I'm a bad liar.
Yeah,
You know,
deny it.
I was like,
That's
"No."
how you lie.
And she's like, "So you're telling me that your 6-year-old brother ate all this frosting by himself?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I don't want to be a rat, you know, but I also don't want to be in trouble." And my brother, who was 6, and I don't know if you guys know any other 6-year-olds, but they're rats.
Yes.
Because he was like, "Yeah, we did it," and I'm like, "Oh, you fuck." So my mom made us eat the whole cake without the frosting.
Oh no.
And I thought, okay, whatever, it's a cake. It'll be
Yeah.
no. Remember, my mom's not a great baker. This was the driest
Child
cake,
cruelty.
the driest cake I've ever had. Me and my brother out on the back deck eating this cake together because she made us both do it. And we were about halfway through it, and my little brother, who at the time was 6, he leans back in his chair and goes. It's fucking, it's so dry. I ate the whole cake. Man,
Gross.
yeah.
No milk? No,
No,
nothing?
nothing.
Ugh.
Just straight dry cake. It was bad, man. You talk about the MRE cracker challenge. That
Well,
was.
I bet you never did that again.
I didn't. No.
We gotta-
I quit. My mom almost never baked again after that.
We gotta film that at one point. Bring my webcam and set it up with this guy.
The MRE challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. The 3 of us just.
All right, we should wrap up.
Well,
All right.
anyway.
I gotta do homework. Get out.
So it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, had a
Thanks
good
for
time.
thanks for coming in.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming.
glad to be a guest.
Yeah.
You want to go eat now? I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm about to go do that. I gotta render this and then go
Yeah.
eat. So
Well, all right, lads.
All right.
yeah, you can obviously follow us on our Twitters, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I guess now. YouTube channel's just sports and nonsense. There's only one video. It's me. Rich got mad at me when I did it.
Yeah, that was a wee thing.
Yeah. I keep asking him if he wants to do it. He didn't answer me last night.
Sounds like you did it to yourself.
Did
I
what to
asked you.
myself?
You should set up Discord.
Yeah, I was doing homework last night
After. How time did you do your homework till?
until I finished. I don't know. After I finished, I went to bed.
What was the
Well,
video of
we
you
gotta
doing your homework?
We gotta we gotta figure out this whole Discord thing
My computer freezes.
before I move.
You're not moving, but we'll figure it out.
All right. So yep, follow us on those. Obviously, Name Pending Productions. Go follow that too. Give Jimmy the help he needs for his military videos. But all right, bye.
Bye.